Hello, Aviston Eagles. Welcome back to Mr. Gebke's Read Along. This week we have Read Along number 5. Up till today we had been doing a bunch of different books from the Pete the Cat series. Today, however, we are going to, drumroll please, read Who Would Win? The Ultimate Ocean Rumble. This book was recommended for the read along by Leo Frederking. So thank you, Leo, for the recommendation on the Who Would Win book. And let's check it out. This is my first ever experience reading from the Who Would Win series. And I'm hoping this is a really fun experience. So let's get rolling here and check out Who Would Win in an Ultimate Ocean Rumble by Jerry Pelota. Alright, as I open it up here on the inside cover, it looks like there's a bracket of sorts, which is kind of fun considering we usually in the spring have the March Madness, but not this year. Okay, and it says here, Round 1, Walrus versus Sand Tiger Shark. Alright, 16 sea creatures have agreed to participate in a bracketed battle. The first round has 8 matches. It's single elimination. If a creature loses, it is out of the competition. Our first match is Walrus versus Sand Tiger Shark. Here we go. As soon as the walrus gets off the ice, it will face the hungry shark. Did you know that a group of sharks is called a shiver of sharks? A sand tiger shark is also called a ragged-toothed shark. Shark skin is coarse. It feels like sandpaper. A walrus tusk can reach as much as 3 feet long. Walrus will use its whiskers to find food such as clams and mussels on the ocean floor. Lots of fun facts there. And in the first round, the sand tiger wins. Who thought the sand tiger was going to win? Tigers are pretty tough. The walrus jumps off the ice floe and tries to outswim the sand tiger. The shark catches up and bites a flipper. Ouch! The only seal bigger than a walrus is the elephant seal. Walrus skin is usually 3 to 4 inches thick. The walrus was badly hurt. Its blubber wouldn't protect it. Therefore, the sand tiger shark won. The second match in round 1 features a narwhal versus a torpedo fish. Who would win? Did you know that a narwhal is an Arctic sea mammal that breathes air? So we have a narwhal versus a torpedo fish in round 1, match 2. The jolt of electricity from a torpedo fish is strong enough to hurt a person. A torpedo fish is also known as an electric ray. It leaves the ocean bottom and swims towards the narwhal. The narwhal wins. The torpedo fish attempts to give a shock to the narwhal. The narwhal scores a direct hit with its long pointy tusk. The narwhal wins. Narwhals will also use this tusk, which is actually an overgrown tooth, to poke holes and break holes into ice so it can breathe. The third match is a killer whale against a sea snake. The orca wants nothing to do with snakes. Snakes? Yuck! Did you know that a killer whale is also known as an orca? A killer whale that is not part of a pod is called a rogue killer whale. Sea snakes look like eels, but they are not fish. They are actually reptiles. It doesn't look like a fair fight. A giant sea mammal versus a skinny little reptile? Watch out, killer whale. A deadly poisonous snake may get you. The killer whale wins. Wham! The killer whale doesn't fool around. It knows the sea snake carries poison. Sea snakes live in the ocean and come on land only to lay eggs. Sea snakes can hold its breath for 5 hours. Orcas are the greatest predators of Earth. The killer whale pins the snake and wins the battle. The killer whale moves on to the next round. Our fourth match in round one is a Portuguese man-o-war facing off against a leatherback turtle. Did you know it is a common mistake and a Portuguese man-o-war is not a jellyfish? I did not know that. I thought they were the same thing. The tentacles of a man-o-war can reach more than 100 feet long. Turtles are reptiles. Turtles do not have teeth. This match will showcase an excellent swimmer versus a drifter. A leatherback turtle uses its legs like wings. The man-o-war wins. The leatherback turtle is careless and swims into the tentacles. The stinging poison gets into his eyes and nose and throat. The man-o-war wins. Did you know that a man-o-war will drift about the ocean with wind, waves, currents, and tides? What's a polar bear doing in an ocean book? Polar bears are considered sea mammals. They live on the Arctic Ocean's ice. Polar bears are also called ice bears. A polar bear can smell a seal from a mile away. This round features the polar bear versus the stonefish. The polar bear takes a walk into the ocean. The bear doesn't know there is a stonefish patiently waiting for a fish dinner to swim by. Stonefish have spikes that are sharp enough to poke through a boot. The stonefish wins. Because it is camouflage and looks like rocks, the polar bear accidentally steps on it. The spikes on the stonefish poke through the bear's foot, hurting him. The bear runs off. In the next match, it's one we've been waiting for, and it's match 6 of the first round. The saltwater crocodile versus the giant squid. Saltwater crocodiles prefer to live in swamps, estuaries, and lagoons, but oftentimes will swim into the open ocean. A saltwater crocodile is the largest reptile in the world. They can measure as long as 20 feet. Saltwater crocodile is an ambush predator. It patiently waits for the giant squid to swim by. The squid is looking for something to eat. Did you know that the squid has 8 legs and 2 feeder arms? The undersides of its legs are covered with suction cups. The saltwater croc wins. It uses its huge tail and attacks in a burst of energy. The giant squid tried his best to defend himself by shooting ink, but it didn't even faze the saltwater crocodile. Finally, the world-famous great white shark has entered the tournament. It's match number 7, great white versus the giant manta ray. Great white shark starred in the movie Jaws, one of my favorites. This fight is teeth, and more teeth versus a filter feeder. The giant manta ray is huge. Maybe it can smack the shark silly. Did you know that a giant manta ray can jump completely out of the ocean? A manta ray's wings can be as long as 30 feet from tip to tip. That's longer than most private airplanes. Did you know that a filter feeder is an ocean creature that eats by straining small food from the water? The great white wins. I don't know about you guys, but I am not surprised by that. The fearless shark goes right at the manta ray and takes down his prey. The largest of all rays is a giant manta ray. They can weigh up to 3,000 pounds. Did you know that a great white shark's teeth are serrated or have a bunch of little triangular and sharp points on them? Did you know that teeth are not bones? Again, something new. In the last match of round 1, the sailfish meets the blue-ringed octopus. It's speed against poison, fish versus mollusk. Many scientists say the blue-ringed octopus has the deadliest venom in all the ocean. Blue-ringed octopus wins. The sailfish leaves the deep water and swims near the reef looking for food. The octopus gets startled and jumps up. Did you know that a sailfish is a pelagic fish? A pelagic fish is not found in one place. They are found all over the world. Ding, ding, ding. Round 2 has begun. Narwhal versus sand tiger shark. A fish against a whale is a great matchup. The narwhal has come up for air. The shark doesn't. Who has the advantage? Dun, dun, dun. Did you know that rays and sharks don't have bones? Their skeletons are made of cartilage. Cartilage is not a bone. It's what our ears and noses are made of. Cool. Sand tiger shark wins. Narwhals are one of very few whales that do not have a dorsal fin. The narwhal couldn't keep up with a sand tiger shark's speed because of its long tusk. Round 2, match 2, the killer whale swims over to meet up with the man of war. Most orcas have 48 teeth. Humans have 32 teeth. The highly intelligent orca is favored to win. Uh-oh, is this a trick? Not one, but hundreds of man-o-wars are in the ocean. Did you know that a man-o-war can deflate its air bladder and hide below the surface? The man-o-war wins. In a very big upset, the Portuguese man-of-war is able to take down the mighty killer whale. Never touch a Portuguese man-of-war. They are very poisonous and it can hurt you. A killer whale is considered to be a dolphin. It is the largest of any type of dolphin. Round 2, match 3. Saltwater crocodile versus stonefish. The crocodile uses its tail to muddy the water. Now the stonefish can't see well. Where's the crocodile? The saltwater croc wins. The crocodile uses a smart tactic. While a stonefish is motionless on the bottom of the ocean floor, the crocodile uses its 3-foot jaws to bite the stonefish. A saltwater croc is so ferocious that even a small one is dangerous to humans. The reptile has won. The stonefish is no more. Saltwater crocodile is going on to the semifinals. In the last match of round 2, we have the great white versus the blue-ringed octopus. Did you know that the blue-ringed octopus will move by pushing water out of its body like a jet engine? Will the blue-ringed octopus become dinner for the most feared shark in the ocean? Is the blue-ringed octopus afraid? Is the great white shark smart enough to avoid the poison? The blue-ringed octopus wins. The great white tried to eat the octopus, but the octopus doesn't get swallowed right away. It got into the shark's gills. I don't know if I necessarily believe that, but that's what it says in the book. The blue-ringed octopus moves on to the next round. In the semifinals, the man of war takes on the sand tiger shark. It's a sand tiger shark versus the man of war. In baseball, they might say, play ball. We say, may the best creature win. The ocean four are all cold-blooded animals. Another strange fact, of the original 16 sea creatures in the book, the killer whale, walrus, narwhal, and polar bear are warm-blooded animals. Sand tiger shark wins. The sand tiger shark flicks its tail and breaks the man of war. The shark is able to shake off the man of war's stings. Did you know that the hard, rough teeth on a shark's skin are called denticles? Portuguese man-o-wars cannot survive if they wash up on shore. The heat of the sun will kill a beached man-o-war. And now the other half of the Ocean Four. Oh, I see here. They're talking about Final Four, Ocean Four. Now I got it. Okay. I was confused on that. Saltwater crocodile versus blue-ringed octopus. Salty has defeated the giant squid and the stonefish. Saltwater croc versus the blue-ringed octopus. The octopus has already defeated the sailfish, a great white shark. Salty is not fooling around. It heads straight for the blue-ringed octopus. Beware of its poison. The saltwater croc wins. Chomp! In one lightning-fast bite, the saltwater croc chomps the blue-ringed octopus. The octopus didn't have time to figure out how to bite a reptile that weighs 1,000 times more than it. A saltwater croc can weigh up to 2,000 pounds. That is 1 ton. A blue-ringed octopus usually weighs only about 2 pounds. Scientists have tagged a saltwater croc and recorded it swimming 600 miles in an open ocean. In the final match of the tournament, sand tiger shark versus the saltwater crocodile. Can the rugged shark beat the nastiest reptile on Earth? Beware, most shark attacks will happen at dusk, in estuaries or in cloudy water. Here we go, it's the championship match. Most saltwater crocodile attacks occur near the shoreline or in lagoons. The smaller sand tiger shark is too timid for the huge, ferocious saltwater croc. The saltwater croc wins. The crocodile positions itself just right and delivers a bite to the shark. It's all over, folks. The biggest, meanest reptile on Earth wins. The saltwater crocodile wins the ultimate ocean rumble. This is one way the competition might have ended. How would you rewrite the brackets? What do you all think? I still think the great white shark would have won, but maybe that's just because I really like them. But nonetheless, that is read along number 5 from me, Mr. Gepke, to you, my wonderful kindergarten through 2nd, 3rd, maybe even 7th grade students over at Aveston Grade School. Take care and have a great week. Here we are again. We read Who Would Win the Ultimate Ocean Rumble. Have a good one, everybody.